Of all the tags I did this past winter season, this one is my favorite. It's so frilly and lacy and romantic. To create the background on this tag, cut the darker paper to the same size as your tag, and the lighter paper should be cut about 1.5 inches longer than the tag. This way you have room for the die cut edge. Full disclosure, I'm not a big fan of this die. I've got 2 dies from this company and they do not like the Platinum 6, or the Platinum 6 doesn't like them. I've never had an issue with any other brand of dies, so I'm inclined to think it's the die, not the machine. I had to torque the heck out of the handle to crank it through, and sometimes I worry I'm gonna bust the machine on one of these dies, but they're so pretty. Most of the time I use my ATG to stick things down. I knew I'd be using a lot of mixed media and the paper would want to warp, so I went for the Aleene's this time instead. The end result speaks for itself. No warping to speak of. I started off with the Heidi Swapp blush spray, and you can't really see it in the finished product, nor can you really see the Lindy's Treasure Island turquoise. This spray is a watered down distress stain, and it's peeled paint mixed with some heirloom gold perfect pearls. I can see the peeled paint and the watered down Prima Sparks Iris Potion pretty well on the finished product. That wild cut apart doesn't make it into the final tag, but quite a few other bits from the Prima Wild and Free collection do make it. The clock, and I'm going to link to everything I can below. I made that a while back. The stamp is from Deep Red Stamps, and I hope it hasn't been discontinued. The paper is from the Wild and Free collection, and the ink, I think, is Watering Can by Ranger. If it's not Watering Can, it's Jet Black. And if I'd been thinking, I'd have done this before I started on the layers. I almost edited it into that order, but I figured you'd prefer to see how the process really works, and sometimes I get to step 6 and realize I skipped step 5. So in a perfect world, I'd have added the texture stamps before I started working on the layers. When you make your own tag, you have the option to do it in the right order. We're almost done, we just need a bit of sparkle. I picked up these sequins in Michael's Kids Craft section. They're iridescent but not quite holographic. Just add a couple of these and some enamel drops from Tonic and voila! A lovely, romantic, shabby chic tag in time for Valentine's Day.